My name is Eric Richards. I'm a 10 handicap, and my struggle seems to always be a couple big misses. So I want to work on trying to be more consistent and keep the ball in play better so that I can take a couple more shots off my score.
No quick. Mm-hmm.
That was the best one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In the lesson with Eric, I tried to cover some of his issues, which seemed to be a problem with his transition. It started with, we worked on takeaway for a little bit, and then we moved into his transition from the top of his backswing. And it was even hard for me to capture his takeaway because it was so quick. And you could see that in the first couple of videos where he was just so quick from the top, and he would kind of either hit behind it a little bit, or he would pull across it and hook it. And the drill I gave him to do was kind of similar to Hideki Matsuyama's golf swing, where he actually really just pauses at the top and wait, and then transitions to downswing. And that was actually my practice recommendation, was for him to hit 3 balls doing that drill, and then hit 5 balls normal, and just see if he could really get the feeling down. And it seemed to work throughout the lesson pretty well. The main objectives for this lesson with Eric was, just try to shave some shots off his game and try to save him a few bad swings, or a few what he called disaster holes around. And I felt like the lesson progressed pretty well. I mean, he definitely made some significant progress after trying the Hideki Matsuyama, swing thought, and really trying to ingrain that with some practice swings, and even hitting a few balls, or trying to hit a few balls while doing that. And if there was anything I would have done different, I probably would have, had him hit a couple of drivers, and really worked on that with driver, because he did mention that that seemed to be his struggle point. And I felt like if we hit a couple of drivers, but I feel like we should have maybe worked on that a little bit more. But all in all, it seemed to work pretty well, and the lesson seemed to be a success.